this is a world. Not everyone is smart. So why does everything need to be precisely?
Because technology has to be better than us. Because apparently the best we can do is elect Donald Trump.
We need all the smart things.
Start it. Okay, we're starting.
We need the smart fridges. We need the smart cars. We need all the smarts.
We need this little smart holographic waifus.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast of stuff.
It's nice to finally have someone who cares about me.
No, it's someone to come home to. It was someone to come home to. That was the line.
How do you feel about this?
Oh.
Terrible.
Am I supposed to want this for me?
I mean, I do, but should I?
Yeah, that could be me. That guy.
Oh. So, episode 52. We have a bunch of random shit to talk about. No Guardians today. I'm the only one who's seen it. BG and DA are going to be seeing it this next coming week. We'll talk about it then. So I have a bunch of just small, stupid little things to talk about. DA, have you seen that they announced a sequel to Edge of Tomorrow?
Yes.
And did you see what the title of this movie is?
Yes, it did.
Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat.
No, that's not it.
That's what I saw.
I think that's a joke title. It was
Might be Japanese title.
I forget what it was actually is, but I'm pretty sure that's a joke title.
Let me see. I got it off of IGN, but let me get another
Until something or other.
Until the end of time. Ugh.
Let's see. So
Star Ocean. The end of time.
on IMDb, it is listed as Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat.
Really?
Yes.
Hang on. I'm gonna have to look this up as well.
I mean, I know they changed the title for the release to Live, Die, Repeat, which is, that's cool, whatever.
Hey, but that title was terrible. I'll say that.
That is dumb.
Love that movie to death. That title was awful.
The new title or the?
Yes, the new title.
Well, that isn't that what the literature it's based off of? Isn't that the name of it?
No, the title of the literature is All You Need Is Kill, which is a terrible name.
Okay, so they went from terrible to, a typical movie title
but
to
All You Need Is Kill is very English.
Did they put
Kilu.
colons or anything in it? In Under Night, in Birth, EXE Late.
There's another one. It is
With
just a
3
longer,
exclamation
dumber
marks.
Title.
Every
What is appealing to?
every new cutesy anime has one more exclamation point. Every
Oh,
company is
God.
trying to outdo the other.
They have to outdo Kaijo too, because that has 32 exclamation marks.
And then episode titles tend to end in a question mark nowadays.
Oh wow, yeah, they are all questions
Yeah.
now, aren't they?
Can they?
Well, no.
Can
Have
they
you-
succeed?
Have you seen this new
Static
anime for this season?
Confirmed?
This new episode, this new anime this season. It's called World End. What are you doing at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? That's the title of the show.
I thought you were doing a description.
No,
I
that's
thought those
the
were
title.
episode.
They're baking it in just to save the consumer from reading. Just bake the description into the title. Just
It's actually not a bad show, but the titles makes people go, "I'm not touching this."
what
I would totally touch
what
it.
is the annotated first letter of every first letter of each word of the title?
I'm not going to even hear that.
Wikipedia. There
Nope.
it is.
Not touching that.
Oh boy. So wanted to mention that. I want to actually. So was this yesterday? This was yesterday. Ralph, in one of his barely awake stupors, starts messaging me. I'm going to read verbatim what he texts or Facebook me. In the correct tone of voice as well. And you can guess the capitalization per what I read.
No.
Oh god, you're a scumbag.
New Assassin's Creed. The details are leaking. Mike, I'm daring to believe in Assassin's Creed again. I'm freaking out from hype. My response. Oh, you sweet, sweet child. Retort. I can have faith! It's the team that made Black Flag! The details that are leaking! Gah! New Assassin's Creed that might just be as good as I want it to be! And a new season of Chaos this year! Man, I'ma die! I'm also on 3 hours of sleep, 2 cups and 4 shots espresso, and a single pita wrap. I may be slightly insane.
I was not awake.
I'm just basically, my retort was, yes, that explains the all caps. It is and yes! End quote.
It's finals. I took my last one today.
Creed is gonna flop.
It's the team that made Black Flag, so I am kind of hopeful of this. It's also set in ancient Egypt. It's where we've wanted it for a while. It's the beginning of
I wanted it in modern day for a while.
No, I have no interest in a modern day, actually. And after seeing 3, I have no interest in modern day. Especially after Syndicate. Syndicate kind of shot home that current day assassin shit would be absolutely stupid. But no, I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like a completely revamped combat system. There's gonna be shields. Apparently, from what is coming out, it's the combat system is they're trying to emulate the Witcher series. So we'll see. I'm hopeful. If they've learned anything from their games like Rainbow Six and Wildlands, is they've learned that if they actually want their series to survive, they need to invest time and money.
They need to change the game a bit.
Exactly.
The reason Black Flag was so successful was the ships.
Yeah, apparently they're bringing that back. They're bringing because apparently you're gonna be able to sail all of the Mediterranean.
Oh yeah, they said naval combat.
No, not naval combat. There's not gonna be much naval combat, but because there was no cannons, they can't have naval combat per se in fucking ancient Egypt. So, but you'll be able to travel on boats. There'll probably be spear chucking or arrows.
Yeah.
But you get they from what's coming out, it's you're gonna be able to go to ancient Greece. You're gonna be able to go to the all the islands and whatnot. Probably Italy as well, Sicily, Spain. I'm looking forward to it. It's just the promise of this sounds like it has a lot that it could do right. But it's Ubisoft, and they're notorious for having all of the time and all of the possibility in the world to make groundbreaking shit, and they fuck it up. So I mean, I'm hopeful. The team that made Black Flag did a damn solid job. So. Hey, here's something.
Bring multiplayer back. Those were fun Let's Plays.
Oh, God.
Those were so fun.
Psy has 2 new songs out. Continue your diatribes. Everyone continue your living.
Let's see. Mass Effect franchise
Canceled.
is on ice.
It's canceled.
It's hiatus.
It's hiatus.
It's on ice. They're also their new IP that they were producing is also on ice. They are going back to the drawing board. They are going to reinvent Mass Effect. It's going to be rebooted. I'm calling.
Good. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm fine with it, but that means the current series is canceled, which means
No. Mass Effect itself isn't canceled.
No, I said the current
Andromeda
series.
is done.
Yeah, the Andromeda series is done.
Bruh,
It's going to be
that
rebooted.
name is staying. It's done.
Well, because the current Mass Effect series is going to be Mass Effect Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda 2. That's done.
Yeah, that's done.
Dead.
Mass Effect itself, nah.
No, but just the Mass Effect series at current is done.
Yeah.
They're going to reinvent and reboot, which they need to after they learned real fast that okay, this voice acting strike, it means something because nobody liked the voice acting. Not sending out your 3D modeling to foreign companies. Let's not do that again. They learned a lot of lessons from this because that game is such a huge death. It's dead. It's awful. According to Verse's exact words to a friend of ours who was talking about the game was, I fell asleep twice in the tutorial. The last time I fell asleep during a video game was after fucking 6 beers, 4 shots, and something else. It's that bad. It's just god awful.
So yes.
I'm glad. I'm actually very glad they've given it the good old axe handle.
Speaking of on the game thing, so a Beat Horizon
I haven't yet.
And actually, it's my first platinum trophy. It is atrociously easy to platinum trophy this game. Just do everything.
Legend of Zelda.
All the side quests, basically. There's one thing that I did that wasn't main like related to a quest, which was there's like these dummy elk robots that are in like your homeland. You just have to knock all those over, and that's like the only thing I went out of my way to do. Is the last thing that I did, and I'm like, what thing am I missing? I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just do that. Get a platinum trophy. Took me like 2 minutes. But overall, I liked the game. There were some things I will say that Breath of the Wild spoiled me on. The ability to climb everywhere.
Whoa, hold on. I think
What's up?
no, Versus has just made it sound like we weren't actually here.
Okay.
Hold on, can you not hear us?
Boy, that mute button really helped.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to make sure he could hear us.
Oh, we can hear you.
Let's see. I mean, it says I'm live on the
Yeah, I know. It's just his chat is making it because it says, yeah.
let's see.
No, he says he cannot hear us.
I have stuff going in. I heard us in the preview stream. It says I'm live.
We better refresh.
Let's see. And there's noise coming in my public view, so yeah, he needs a refresh.
Anyway, where were we going? Oh, Horizon.
So, Zelda spoiled me, as in for climbing everywhere. Like, all the things where I'd have to climb up to, like, a certain point to get to, like, a viewpoint or whatever. It's like, fucking Breath of the Wild, I could just walk up to this thing and start freaking climbing. I'm not restricted to find this one singular highlighted path. And so that spoiled me. I didn't feel like exploring the world. Like, I basically was going from point A to point B for quests, for the most part. There wasn't a whole lot of incentive to explore, which Breath of the Wild for me did a lot better. And just like, when I, basically going from that game to Horizon didn't feel as much like an open world game as I feel like it should have.
Yeah.
Horizon
focused more on its story than the world.
It was basically just like really, really, really wide corridors. Like really wide. But and overall I liked the story. I thought it was fine. But then at the end of the day, is a comment I brought up when I last talked about Horizon. I felt like I've played this game before from a gameplay perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, you compared it to
Tomb Raider
Raider.
To the upgrade system. I feel like certain combat here and there could be compared to Tomb Raider, Uncharted, what have you. Especially like the highlighted paths. I feel like I've seen climbing paths I've seen in like a lot of games very recently. And I'm curious just because a lot of games are going to this format. I'm curious how the new God of War is going to play with.
I imagine it will be much the same. Like you said, very wide corridors. I don't imagine it would be a fully open world game.
I don't think it'll be fully open world, but I'm talking from a gameplay perspective of the combat, upgrading, all that. You brought up that thing before, and it's just like I played that example, I guess.
Yeah.
So we shall see. And I'm playing Nier. I just started Nier Automata.
Nice.
The beginning.
Automata.
Sorry. What's the other word that I like to do? Epitome for epitome. That's how I always read epitome.
Oh God.
It sounds way cooler in my head. Epitome. But at least starting out, it's an interesting blend of hack and slash, side scroller, and like I never know what to call these games, but like the on rails like jet top down shooters. That like you're just kind of going slowly on a path, and there's just like a bunch of ships, and you just have like a large spraying gun.
I know what you're talking about.
But it's a
It's
mix-
like Contra for ships or something.
yes. It's like all three of those types of games combined. It's been interesting. So yeah, I'm trying to get through that before I touch Persona.
Yeah, it's over. Just
Smart
saying
move.
P5 is touch.
Just
It's
because
a Rizzy rap.
it'll be
A
a lot of
Rizzy rap.
time invested. And I finally touched Mario Kart. Oh god, battle mode is gonna be so fun when we play. Holy shit. I was so happy with it. Oh. Let's see what else we got here. On games, Injustice 2, we got the DLC announcement.
All right,
Characters.
let me just move on a little bit. I
Out-
don't want to get any spittle on me today.
Out of spit and fist swinging distance. So, we got Sub-Zero, which makes sense. We had Scorpion in the last game.
It doesn't make sense.
No more MK characters in DC. It's just a wasted slot.
We got Starfire.
Should have been Terra.
Ooh, I could see that. I mean, she's got more fan appeal as far as exposure.
Well, no, yeah.
Recently,
people know
anyways.
Starfire more than Terra.
Yeah, but Starfire is energy projection and like
I was
rocks.
I was talking about this with my roommate Brian, and I was just thinking of like she could have a similar moveset to other characters, but I could see why they put her in. And then Red Hood, which I didn't even watch the DLC announcement. I just was on Facebook, and then I just I'm like, oh, Albert Smith posted something, another Batman character, really? And I'm like, oh, they must have announced a new character. Go look up Injustice News. You are not happy.
Batman is a literal third of the roster.
Thank goodness. That's mass appeal. That.
No more Batman.
Who
Would
else?
you say more Batman? Sure.
Who else? Like, they could re-add Nightwing, but after that, like, who's fucking left?
There's rumors of Azrael. There's rumors
You
of
put in Roz.
there's rumors of
Erase
Batwoman.
forever.
Oh, she'll make it in. I'm almost certain of that.
So yeah, there are many left.
Ugh. So yes,
Killer Croc could be the doomsday of this game.
Yeah.
There are many left.
is Doomsday just?
Clayface?
Doomsday's not dead. He can't die, can he?
Who, Doomsday?
Isn't
Yes,
it?
he can. He ain't immortal.
Wasn't it? He just comes back and whatever killed him can't kill him anymore. Isn't that his thing?
I mean, his thing is whatever hurts him, he adapts to it. Not murder.
Okay.
Superman just punches him to death.
Death
His
Battle has.
origin was that he was cloned multiple times.
Yeah, Death
and
Battle
each
has
time-
lied to me.
He was cloned multiple times, and each time that he came back, he was resistant to the thing that killed him.
Okay. So yes, and then would you like to take the next bit of Injustice news, BG?
Oh, I'm not done with this one.
Oh, all right. Continue.
Why couldn't it just be Grifter with a Red Hood skin?
Who is Grifter?
That is you. It might just answer the question. That's why.
Yep.
Have you seen Flashpoint?
The animated movie?
Yes.
Yes.
He's the guy with the red mask that shoots guns. Sound familiar?
I don't remember him. I'd have to actually go and like look him up.
It could have just as easily have been Grifter.
Could have been Slade as well.
Just as easily.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
It's fine.
The guy, why?
The guy, the why.
I understand about popularity.
Wow, he looks just like. The picture on his Wikipedia is. It's the same hood. He just has hair.
Yes. Could have just as easily been Grifter, and Red Hood could have been a skin that they could have did the DLC pack, that would have been grifter. Then people spend $2 for the Red Hood premium skin. They get double money out of these stupid Batman fans. And nobody would have complained that wanted Red Hood because they still got Red Hood. Except now, we also don't have an actual Batman character on the roster. Another one. So easily grifter. If it's Azrael or Batwoman, I'm gonna flip. No more Batman.
Couldn't they just make Azrael like a skin for Robin?
Yes.
Doesn't he use a sword?
Yes. Where is Lex Luthor?
He's dead. In every timeline, he's dead.
Technically, the Titans are in the Phantom Zone. So, Starfire shouldn't be playable. So, shut your mouth.
Joker.
Joker's from a whole nother Earth.
Joker looks awful. Joker
I have
looks
not
the
seen.
worst.
I have not
This
seen.
is-
They pulled from Suicide Squad a bit.
Of course
A
they did.
bit.
They didn't go full tattoo. That's why I said a bit.
Of
So,
course
yeah.
they went. with
It's probably gonna be a
fucking-
skin, mind you, but
So, totally, yeah.
We live in the darkest
No
timeline.
more
It's okay.
Batman characters.
No. More Batman characters.
No. Money down.
Have they announced Mr. Freeze yet?
Oh, Mr. Freeze is a premium skin for Captain Cold.
Oh, okay.
Injustice, Batman Among Us.
Look
Batman
weird with him
Among Us.
Surfing on the ice stuff.
Anyway, the other bit of Injustice news. As early as yesterday afternoon, people have been getting copies of Injustice 2. Now, normally, this happens all the time. And normally, this wouldn't be a huge problem because most of the time, NRS games release in April. And people got plenty of time until the big tournament in the Midwest, which is pretty much the Midwest Evo, which is one of the major tournaments in the world. There's like
Are you going?
There's like, oh, of course, I go every year. There's like 4 or 5 actual majors, and then there's Evo. And Combo Breaker is one of them. Injustice 2 releases May 16th. That's in 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
Combo Breaker starts May 26th. That's 10 days later. So the people that have the game now have an extra 7 days of learning the game. The prize pool right now is $20,000.
Jeez.
It's just not fair. It's just not fair. So I gotta go on Twitter and see these combo videos and people talking about they've got a good Captain Cold already and all these other characters that I gotta see them playing with that I don't know about. So I gotta learn Firestorm in 10 days so I don't get hit with some bush. While these mother are just learning and learning and learning and learning for the next week.
You know, people are just not sleeping, living on fucking caffeine and shit, just dominating this game. You're gonna go to this event, you'll just be like, yeah, I got this game down already.
Honeybee was one of the best MKX and Injustice 1 players. He's got the game early. Biohazard was one of the best Banes in the world. He's got the game early. They're brothers, so of course they both got it. Not fair.
Hey, that's when you're the best, you get helped out.
No, there are people that aren't the best. Not even close. They're like me. They just got the game early. Because mom and pop stores should sell them, and you know, New York don't give a shit.
This is true.
So
This is
they
very
know
true.
the mom and pop store to go and be like, you guys got Injustice 2? Oh, let me check in the bank. Oh yeah, here you go.
He's not
Thanks.
wrong.
Here's your $60 plus tax. And that's how it goes.
There was a
Yep.
store in my hometown that sold Halo 3 early. And I feel like especially a big game like Halo, people crack down on that shit a little more. That store was gone a few months later. They got hit with a bunch of fines, and I feel like, okay, Ralph muted it. That's why. Because I remember one of my friends got it, and I think he got a temporary ban on Xbox Live because he tried to sign in 4 days before the game came
Yeah,
out.
no, that happened. That happened at one of the GameStops by me. Some of the employees were selling copies under the table that they had for like 3 days early, and they traced it back to the store, and that place got fined so hard. They had basically liquidate all employees and hire all new people.
Yes, it seems it's a little lax nowadays. Apparently.
No, it's not.
No,
lax.
not the chains, the mom and pop stores.
It's
yes.
just not. It's just not in Halo 3.
That's true.
No one's gonna give a if you sell Persona 5 4 days early.
Well, yeah. But NetherRealms is slightly big. MK.
NetherRealms is the biggest fighting game company in the world. At the same time, fighting games ain't in the mainstream.
Fighting games like
Yep.
the
This
eighth
is
most
true.
popular genre.
This is true.
MK is an anomaly. That mother sold 5 mil before the Ultimate Edition came out, before XL came out. That MK, the name alone will sell copies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the fighting game genre ain't doing shit.
I was watching
who
some video
cares?
today and the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite trailer came up. Commander Redfield. I was like, oh.
So bad.
Wasted opportunity. Could have had someone. At
There's a
least.
dis- There's a discussion going on if people think Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite or Injustice 2 is gonna sell more.
What do you think?
I don't see how people can go with Marvel.
Just because there's not a lot of hype around it.
No. People are going, the brand of Marvel is the strongest it's ever been. So a new fighting game is gonna, and it's got a story mode, arcade mode, all that. So people are gonna gravitate towards it, especially since it's leaning very heavily on the Marvel Cinematic Universe since they can't use Fox characters in the initial run. So, it's gonna be a lot of Rocket and Groot and Star-Lord and, all these people that are
Everyone
getting
in the
movies,
mainstream.
Doctor Strange, yeah. So it's going to be recognizable names for the mainstream. That's their thinking. The other side of the coin is NRS just prints money when it comes to casual.
This is true.
They just sell. Injustice 1 was the number one selling game for 2 months in a row when it came out, and then it was still in the top 10 for the third month, which is like unprecedented for a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
And MKX, like I said, sold 5 mil, which I think is the best is the best a single run of a fighter has done in the past 15 years or so. It's just ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I think Injustice 2 is going to sell more. Anyway, moving on. The people that got the copies early, if you're not giving it to me, and for Red Hood.
I was about to say, would you
Not
you
giving
saying
it to
that?
me. Yeah, you put out a fucking little birthday Facebook post anybody have the copy?
Oh,
they wanna
yeah,
give me
that
for
would be
my
perfect.
birthday.
There's the Michigan Fighting Game Community. It's a group on Facebook. It's a private group or a closed group, and people were talking about they got that game early in Michigan, and I was like, this was before I had to put the money down for the house, so I'm essentially broke.
Mhm.
But I was like 120 right now to get me this game.
Oh, you guys are that close to moving, huh?
Oh yeah, I just put down the money for that house.
Renting or
What I
buying?
just said. Renting. We're not buying anything.
Buy a house. We don't have $300.
Wow. The fact that
Bruh.
I would actually
Freaking
believe that for
Detroit
most
housing
Detroit homes.
market. You buy it for half a raccoon tail and a song.
And the song don't even got to be on key. It's
Terrible.
Could you buy some stock into Ford? Revitalize the auto industry here.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
You got it.
CEO.
See, oh, half a raccoon tail. Oh.
That's a damn good deal.
Oh man, that got me in my special place, right in that funny spot. So one little thing I wanted to talk about before we got to
Clear stuff.
wanted to mention this before. So, how many of you guys follow the band of Mice and Men?
I do somewhat. I don't follow them, but I
Nope.
know their music and
I
enjoy
listen
it.
to them very casually.
Okay.
If I'm shuffling my music and like, hey, it's
Exactly.
them.
So, a while ago, the lead screamer, heavy vocal guy, Austin Carlisle, I think his name is.
You would know.
He had to quit the band because of a medical condition that he has, where it's like a degenerative tissue disease or something. Basically, anytime he screamed, his spine was secreting fluid into his back and causing immense pain. So, like, half of his screams were, like, you know, him actually screaming, and the other half was legitimate pain. And, he had to quit, just basically, it was killing him to do the vocals.
Yeah.
And, they were, a couple weeks ago at this point now, they released a new single, their first song without Austin, and it's the bassist who was the clean vocalist is now doing full duty.
Oh no.
The
Oh no, baby. What is you doing?
So he starts singing. I'm like, okay, he's a good singer. He starts screaming, and I'm like, I recognize this. Where is this from? I liked it. Where is this from? Their bassist and clean vocalist is the old lead singer of Jamie's Elsewhere,
Oh really?
the song that we did the MEP to. So
Wait, for real?
yes, he left Jamie's Elsewhere and then became the clean vocalist of Mice and Men, and has been in of Mice and Men all this time. And the song is fucking good. Like his screams are awesome, and like all these people, because like I found
Link me the song after this. I want to hear it.
it's Unbreakable is the name, but I think I have it in my favorites. But yeah, I was just like listening to the song, and then people are like, "Wow, he's a good screamer," and then like everyone's like, "Go listen to Jamie's Elsewhere. Go listen to Jamie's Elsewhere. Go listen to Jamie's Elsewhere." And yeah, like, so that was like it's one of those things. It's a pleasant surprise. You're like, "Oh, that's where that guy went. I like him." So yeah, it seems they're gonna be doing good without Austin.
Johnny Craig,
Oh, for Dance Gavin.
Dance Gavin, then Amarosa, then Dance Gavin, then Slaves.
What?
No, then drugs, then slaves.
He was part of drugs.
Yeah, he's part of drugs.
He's in a new band at this point. They're not Dance Gavin Dance, but he's in a new band. Johnny Craig.
Slaves.
He was part of drugs. He was really good.
These names are actually crazy.
Dance Gavin is going to be at the Vans Warped. I don't know which lineup is going to be there.
It's gonna be probably John Mess and their new guy. Their new guy isn't bad. I like him, but he's not Craig. And if you're not Craig, you're not worth.
I do enjoy their. It's the singer they've had for a couple years now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy him. Wow, my voice super cracked there.
Yeah.
It's an enjoyable voice.
And then okay, one other short Twitter thing, to get us on this Twitter track.
Jeez.
So Nicki Minaj. It's been stated, I utterly detest her music,
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about.
and that opinion is out there. I am not dissing her character though, because over the weekend, she got in this Twitter conversation with a bunch of her fans, and basically is paying for tuition for like 30 of her fans to go to college,
Yep.
Yeah,
just from Twitter conversations.
that's super legit of her.
Like,
I mean, dropping a bucket, but still,
Her dog.
it means the world to a lot of people.
yeah, and I mean, she said like, let's open this conversation up again in a month. So if that's the case, then fuck yeah. Like, again,
Good
do
for
not
her,
like
you
the
know.
woman's music, but
At all.
I feel like that
somewhat.
needs to be stated. Like, people doing good things in the world. You hear all the negativity. So good on you, Nikki. This
Oh, Nika.
piece of shit podcast. this podcast is stuff. You got in our good graces. It means the world to you. I know.
Till I hear your next song.
She's not so much of a monster after all.
Wow.
Wow.
PG just gave me. It's all worth it.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Don't need to
yeah, you know what?
remember that video. All right. So starting off, before we started the podcast, DA mentioned something about Linkin Park and Twitter.
Yes, I love this because the last two things we talked about were music and Twitter related, and the two things that I have to talk about is music and Twitter related.
Okay.
So, Linkin Park's new single came out or whatever, and people were like, people go back to the old stuff.
Mhm.
And Chester was interviewed and was stated to say, "Why are people still talking about Hybrid Theory? It's in years ago. It's a good record. We love it. Like, move the on." And people blew up. They're like, "Yeah, we'll move on when you make something better." It's just a bunch of that. Just two gifts like this.
It's like
just
he peeked open the blinders to the internet, and a chair came through his window.
Yeah.
That's
why
what
would you do that? Do not engage. just freaking remix it if you got to.
It's like the JonTron meme of like, man, why do people care so much about Hybrid Theory? I don't like where this is going. Stop! Stop!
But yeah, that
That's
got
also
me, 'cause I'm just like, oh, you don't even understand.
Which really, that's also JonTron himself is also a cautionary tale of do not engage with recent history. Oh man, that poor man. What? Why do people still care about Hybrid Theory? It's
good
It's ain't over.
and Meteora. Like both of those albums are great.
But again, they haven't made anything near as good yet.
Yes.
Nope.
Medicine Midnight was
It-
No,
was
it wasn't.
Fine. It was fine.
They got that taste from Transformers, man. They got that taste. Oh, this is what real money in the music industry looks like.
Let's sell out, boys.
Oh yeah.
The second one.
So
The second
I
one
just need to
is-
state that DA told me to write this down as other Twitter thing. Continue.
The other thing is, there was a rapper a very long time ago by the name of Lil Bow Wow.
Oh no.
What are we doing with Bow Wow?
And he has a new TV show. And he tweeted out this private jet with like 2 limos around, like, yeah, flying down to my TV shoot. Let's go, y'all. And then like an hour later, somebody took a picture of him of just like on a regular plane in coach, and he's like, Bow Wow's right in front of me. What the is he tweeting? So after that, there was just this whole trending thing all day of the Bow Wow challenge, where people just lie, and it's look at what.
Oh wait, hold on. Go to home.
Look up the Bow Wow challenge.
Oh, it's not trending. I was hoping it was gonna be trending.
Look it up.
Oh, that's terrible.
And it's just, it went on all day. This is the best one.
Ah. Bow. That's the first thing that popped up on Google. Let's see.
Record
PG.
myself dunking like LeBron.
Oh,
I
I love the text. So this guy, Lil Bow Wow, is on my flight to New York. But on Instagram, he posted a picture of a private jet caption, traveling to New York today. Shake my head.
oh Jesus.
and
Oh,
I
my-
was just laughing all day on the Bow Wow.
Oh, they have Mike Pence during the campaign walk. Oh. Oh my God, so
just
many.
Look that up and laugh.
The Bow Wow hashtag Bow Wow challenge. Let's just go to Twitter and do this. Let's
That was the greatest. And I'm just like, oh man. And again, Bow Wow, do not engage act like this does not exist.
No, I think the strategy is to get in front of this for Bow Wow.
You
In
think?
Bow Wow's case, get in front of this. Own it.
Try to punch that oncoming train.
Well, if you own it,
Just
yeah,
Photoshop himself badly, like with Nikki and such and such.
Oh
Yeah,
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 you
just
got
like-
a point. Make it if it's already a joke. At least get some laughs in so people don't see you in a better light.
mm-hmm. Just be like, yep.
Just
Like,
be like
yeah, you know
special
what?
guest star for first episode of such and such, and it just be Barack. Like, just have some fun with it and
Mhm.
promote your at the same time. Get in front of this.
Free publicity.
Yeah, for sure. Oh boy, that is pretty
Yes, it is very, very good. And I was just like, the internet is very mean.
funny.
They didn't need to do this.
Oh man.
The greatest and worst thing in human history.
It's just cruelty.
But it's funny.
Sure is. And that he got caught, just called out raw.
Yeah. Yeah, just admitting just like, yeah, that I did that, and just in any way, shape, or form. Like I remember, what was it? The drummer and Scott Pilgrim, whatever the actress's name is. I don't remember her name. She meant to send a DM to her boyfriend,
Oh yeah.
topless, and ended up being just a regular old tweet. I mean, she deleted the tweets, but she's like, well, yep, I did that. Have at it, internet.
Yeah, she got
like-
in front of it, and
yeah.
it just became a nothing after
Yeah,
a while.
it's just like, you seen my tits. So, yeah. Alright, so the only other things I have on my list are, DA, I know you wanted to talk about the gorillas, but I'm not sure if we want to talk about that over Super. And then,
I can make that really, really quick.
okay.
Because I have two things to say about it. That album is really, really good. It has some of their best songs. It has, in my personal opinion, their very best song. It has some of the worst songs of the Gorillaz. They have 5 albums right now, and it is hot smack dab number 3. I really enjoy it. I didn't think I would enjoy it this much because they put out. You guys remember when I talked about it? A couple good songs, great songs, whatever.
Always great.
Yeah, I love the "It's been 87 years." That always gets me. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Gorillaz always good. Now, a couple weeks ago, I went, yeah, of course I'm going to the Gorillaz when they come to the Fox Theater. I'm me. Boy, did that sell out in seconds. And I was on my crappy laptop, and I could not get in. The pre-sale sold out in seconds.
Jesus.
There wasn't even a chance for general audience. And most of them went to just scummy
Scalpers.
secondhand scalpers and crap. I'm like, I'm not even gonna, if it comes down to that, it's just a no.
Mhm.
I'm not even giving them that. But a couple years ago, I went to the Book of Mormon. It sold out instantly, and then I went on eBay, and somebody was like, "Can't go, face value."
I was about to say, either do it that, or if you try and wait last minute, people will try that couldn't get rid of them before.
yeah,
we'll sell them
they'll
reduced.
mark them way down. But some people are just like 3,000, 2,000. I'm like, come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Especially,
Dude, Kobe Bryant's last year. It's like the last time Kobe Bryant's gonna play in this arena. People bought it that would never go to these games, and it was like 10,000. Scumbags.
Scum.
Ended
I
up
was trying to get Chance the Rapper tickets. They were roughly $100. Fine. I
And
like.
that's the same thing with Gorillaz. They
I-
were from 1 to like the top was like 150.
I like all of Chance's music. So there's nothing he could play where I'm like, I'm not feeling this set. Fine. That sold out in like 6 hours. Look, I'm looking up tickets, see what people are selling them for. That was like $800. I'm like, no.
You don't do this. It's not cool.
It's so unfair.
Mm-hmm. I bet you. I'm curious. Like, I missed chances to buy tickets for Rock on the Range, which is the big rock festival in Columbus, and the tickets themselves are pretty expensive. I don't even want to really look at what they are secondhand price. They were like $200-300. So imagine that.
Yeah, you look
Marked
at
up.
some major dollars.
Yeah.
But maybe September again. I'm the kind of guy that's like it'll work itself out. So hopefully I'll get to see them. I'd prefer to see them closer. I don't want to be in the nosebleeds, but if it comes to that, it comes to that. Hopefully I get to see them.
Yeah, like
Well, that sucks.
my dad and I usually every year go and visit him in Florida. And we make it a point to go to a Cavs game in Orlando. This year he waited to buy tickets for a while. He bought them like 2 days before the game, and we were looking at prices all leading up to like literally an hour before the game, and we found better tickets for around the same price that he paid. So next time we're like, okay, we're just gonna go to a bar and like just stare at Ticketmaster on resale and just find tickets that we want to grab before we like next year, and just wait literally last minute. So yeah, there's a strategy there for sure.
I'll be on the lookout come August and stuff because it's in September. I got a little bit of time, couple months. I hope to see them, but
okay. So we got 15 minutes.
No, we don't. we got as much time as we need.
Are we on
so-
Zoom then or no?
For those that know what time this is, and just at this point are just like, yes, we know Dragon Ball Super is terrible, you may turn off your ears. But if you're interested in the rant, please.
Gohan fans, use the Dragon Balls to resurrect yourselves and then kill yourselves again.
Because there's no point in you living. What is there? There's no light at the end of this tunnel.
Your arrogance is going to food shit. Shut up. It was a whole episode of Piccolo Gohan, and I didn't give a
Have you heard the upcoming episodes?
Oh, we're gonna get there.
Okay. Wasn't sure. I
The
wasn't sure.
only thing
Enjoy the show.
We're up to date. Come on.
The
now.
only thing the only thing that I saw in the episode that was like, you know, if the series was good, it would have been a cool moment, was Piccolo's dismembered arm key blast. Like, that would have been cool, you know, in an actual fight. But
This is where I almost threw my phone down at this moment.
the arm,
Gohan goes mystic. It's raining the whole time. He goes mystic, and the clouds open up, and the sun is pink shining. And I went, "You mothers!" Oh yeah, you just stepped all over my
That was my mistake.
After that, I just went, I don't know if I'm gonna continue the series because it
Really?
made me so mad.
Dude, if you could finish it after the abomination of the Vegito Trunk Sword episode,
So why did it
little
piss you
sky
off?
parting,
Bruh.
it's symbolically just like the savior has returned.
It's-
All cloudy days are over. Now it's naught but sunshine.
It was just
Just
gross.
super ham-fisted.
Ham-fisted.
Ham-fisted. That's what it's called.
They just
Maybe it's like Dragon Ball has spoiled me of that moment, but that happens like every other transformation.
went,
Goku going SS3, the clouds parting.
when? Okay.
Not even transformation. Vegeta doing Final Flash.
No. The clouds moved.
This was raining and it went.
It opened up and the sun shone through.
Vegeta getting angry in the canyon when he got beat by 18.
That was just a cool moment. But then
I'm just saying,
it doesn't happen a lot.
there's
It
a lot
happens
of
once.
their powers affecting weather and shit.
Yes. No, it doesn't affect weather. It affects clouds. And it pushes towards them, or it comes towards them, or it pushes them away. Vegeta's just like, just power it up in the clouds part. Fuck. They are powering up. Gohan super powers up like 4 times in this fight. Clouds don't part. Then he turns mystic and it's like, the sun. No.
For me, I guess I'm numb to it. I don't know.
Everybody's numb to this garbage.
Just a non-caring.
And is that Saiyan girl the one that was in the trailer that was
Sweet
rolling?
G, why are there 2 of them? Why are there 2 of them?
Diversity.
One is just a wild girl, and then it's just like
It's a demure and
Was it they're calling it Berserker Saiyan now?
ugh,
That's what I read somewhere.
ugh.
Because, you know, they can't have legendary Super Saiyan, because then what does that make their actual Super Saiyan? What does that make Super Saiyan God? Maybe it's not legendary Super Saiyan. I don't know.
There are people speculating on this feces pile that Goku's new transformation is some form of mystic. Suck a dick. Who cares? Gee, no one gives a
Mr. BG, I care, sir.
Then you're a nobody. Cause nobody cares.
I mean, that is true, but I still do care.
Anyway, on to the thing. Holy balls. Just Toei / Dragon Ball and their infinite wisdom.
the dumbest.
Infinite wisdom.
Why would you do this? Why would you not make it more broad?
So,
Why would you use his name?
so
Because they like to ask, because like every other anime, they ask questions in the title.
Boo is just asleep.
Again,
And he's going to be asleep for the next 4 years, they said?
2 months.
Was it 2 months? Jesus, I thought it was like years.
DA said it perfectly. The perfect solution. Why not throw him in the hyperbolic time chamber?
Ha!
Vegeta train in there, watch over Boo. Since you just got infinite goals in there.
Mm-hmm.
Fixed.
Done.
Done.
2 hours.
What happened?
No answer.
None.
There is none.
There is just no answer.
Do you want me to come back with logic? Logic dictates that they do that.
And then you got one of your strongest members. Why would they do this? Okay, Boo fans, again, you line up in front of that train with Gohan and just jump in front of it because you constantly just get dicked around. This Boo has a great number of abilities. He's one of the few characters who has unique abilities, a unique fighting style, but just nothing.
You got a flash of
The
that.
Universe 6 tournament. He's just dumb. He failed. Oh, all the promotion with him front and center. Oof, that. All the promotion with him front and center here. Oof, that. Why? Why would you show him training and just go
Have him
Bonobo?
compete in the preliminaries.
But then just go, never mind.
Also, is he not muscular anymore? Just cuz?
Just, I feel bad.
Do you?
Yes.
I don't feel bad for any fan of Dragon Ball or anything.
I feel.
You chose
do you
this
feel
life.
bad?
You
for the
chose
people,
this life.
Do you feel bad for the people who want it to get better?
Yes.
There you go.
I feel
There
bad
you
for
go.
myself. Because I would love for Dragon Ball to be good.
There's nothing better than just good stuff in this world.
And the dub is
The
fantastic.
dub is One of the best.
Oh, I forgot my trailer.
Yeah, I love that. Like, it was a blooper. It was just Sean Schemmel just fucking around in the booth, and they kept it.
Fantastic.
For those that don't know, there's a scene in the early episodes of Dragon Ball Super where Mr. Satan is, like, trying to show off his immense strength to the populace, and Goku pretends to take a hit from him. And in the episode, like, it's like Satan punch, Goku, like, very outrageously gets dramatically, that's what I was looking for, like, flings himself over the crowd, goes and grabs his tractor, and then flies over the building. And, you know, in the Japanese dub, it's just, you know, screaming. And yeah. And yeah, it's just like, oh, I forgot my tractor. Ah! just snuck it in. And I love that they're able to do that. Just mess around.
Yeah,
like
no, good
we're
moments
gonna
like that
tell them
make
no.
Dragon Ball amazing, and there's just not enough of that in Super.
Dub is amazing.
that.
Back
Okay,
to the
so
sub, though. What?
in so some DLC not too long ago came out for Xenoverse 2. And it had like Goku Black stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
I'm guessing there was a first pass at some lines, and then they had to record some new lines. First pass of the lines of Goku Black, the direction for Sean Schemmel, was to talk in like a really deep and like heavy metal growling Goku voice. I am Goku Black.
With this power, I can do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and stop you there because I know where you're going, and that's not what happened because they recorded new lines as non-Super Saiyan Goku Black. So that's canon. That's what it is. Is not the British one is the new one. It's just nope. He just changes.
When he's Super Saiyan Rose, he just changed it.
He just changes.
That
they
is
recorded new lines.
Dumb.
That is the dumbest.
That is dumb. His
is
fucking Rose voice sounds amazing.
It's fine.
It's like so posh and arrogant. Oh, that pisses
It's
me
actually
off now.
arrogant.
That pisses me off more than anything that the show has done.
You know.
Like, the dub is like a cherished thing in my mind. No matter how much the show sucks, you know the dubbers are gonna do a good job. That is a bullshit decision.
Yes, it is. And that voice is really not good.
Oh,
I don't know what they were thinking with that.
I'm legitimately pissed off now.
Maybe it'll change for the actual dub.
Yeah, there's
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Kaku.
So, basically,
Oh,
lady.
do you know who's playing Zamasu?
Oh yeah, fucking
Yeah, don't you
James,
skip over that.
James fucking Marsters, Piccolo from Dragon Ball Evolution, more
No
notably Spike from
way.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Actual
Are you
good role.
Serious?
Because
Funimation
Yes.
is the greatest ever. The first 2 episodes of the post-time skip One Piece came out on the Funimation website. And for any fan of the sub, they know that the fake Straw Hats were voiced by the Straw Hats doing different voices for that character. So like, Chopper's voice was the fake Nami, so on and so on. And the English dub just does it. Brina Palencia is just the fake Nami. They do it for everybody. Exactly. Eric Bale's Luffy is the funniest.
best. It's so good.
It's the f***ing best. And they gave Robin a southern accent. You pieces of
They know.
Oh, they like mocked 4 Kids?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh!
A straight southern
Oh
accent.
yes.
They know.
Yeah,
They
I saw a
know
clip of that.
what's
That was outstanding.
F***ing the One Piece dub amazeballs. You. Funimation just killing it. But dubs are inferior to all the Shut up. I will watch Dragon Ball Super dub over sub any day.
Don't say that on Reddit.
What are they gonna do? Spew a bunch of fish at me? gives a shit about Super?
We just suddenly hear like Ralph like clickety click clack clack clack. Albert Smith of Detroit, Michigan says on the Dragon Ball Z Reddit. Click 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 click.
Boy, I should link our podcast to them every week.
Oh,
Just do a
no.
Dragon Ball Super cut.
Oh,
Boy,
you know what?
I've been thinking
You know
about
what?
doing
Do
some
it.
supercuts too.
Negative
Fucking do it.
negative publicity is publicity.
Dude, fucking do it. No, link them the timestamp of every fucking time we talk about Super. Let's see what happens.
We get thumbs down and flagged for inappropriateness. They said the worst.
It's not like we were
God,
getting
no.
ad. It's not like we were getting ad revenue anyways. It doesn't matter that people are pulling out of YouTube.
Yeah,
Also,
sure.
I actually want to note something on that as we end, but continue.
Oh no, I'm done.
Oh no, we have not talked about Frieza.
Oh yeah, we sure didn't.
Ah,
Wow.
Frieza.
We talked about doing this from the beginning, and now they're just gonna do
They're
it.
just doing it.
But
with
they're doing it in a-
Tien and Roshi on the squad
Still don't sell.
with Frieza.
Like, what
Why
do you
not
do?
get
People are
Pycon
saying
as well?
people are saying from new leaks that Frieza is a ploy, and that in actuality it's going to be Cell.
Why not get both? And
Because it's going to be
Tien
Cell.
Be the
People-
taco
Pycon
girl. Why
as
not
well.
both?
People are saying that the reason it's going to be Cell is that it's a tournament, the androids are prevalent, and that this would be a good lead-in because people will be freaking out because it would be like a redub of the Cell games.
Or Battle of Gods, very poignant. There was a lot of stuff going on there. Resurrection of F, basically nothing happened. There were no stakes. Nothing was new learned or gained or anything. That could just be completely cut out. By adding him here, you can make that more relevant or relevant at all.
It'll be Cell. I actually agree with the theory or information that's being talked about. I think it'll be Cell.
I don't think so.
I mean, I hope it's Frieza too for the same reason that you just said. But I also see them being completely fucking stupid and be like, you know what? It might actually be Cell because they're this stupid.
Both.
Why not both?
Why not
Bring
both?
back
Why
both.
not Pycon as well? Because he beat Super Perfect Cell easily.
Filler.
Yeah.
Although
he
I
just
can't even lie.
figured
Well,
it out.
yeah, having the Goku Frieza, conversations would be funny. I think Gohan being so useless as he is talking to Cell would be amazing.
I don't
Gohan
really care
useless.
about.
He's stronger now. He's even stronger.
I don't care about Frieza talking to Goku. I care about Frieza talking to the other Frieza race dude in Universe 6. That's the conversation that I would like to see. Seeing how a person of his
How are
race.
there times for conversation when there's 80 people on the battlefield?
And don't you only have 45 minutes?
Bruh, 5 minutes lasted 13 episodes. Don't hit me with this.
No, but I'm saying in the actual universe time with, Goku going like, okay, we got 45 minutes. Let's do this. No talking.
I don't know. Just like to me, there could be some fun interactions there of like one of his race who uses cowardly tactics and poison versus Frieza, who's so posh and like is very arrogant and prideful of himself. To me, that there's room for something different and interesting versus Goku talking to Cell or Goku talking to Frieza. That's been done a lot already.
Yes. But again, it's just bad. Not only did you guys just leak this out of nowhere, it's just why?
And we're pretty much admitting that Earth is in that universe.
Yeah, it does all this is.
Because, there's nobody strong anywhere else but Earth.
I said this earlier to BG. Imagine going on Twitter and seeing 3 chapters ahead in One Piece. Following the defeat of Big Mom, the crew mourns the loss of their doctor. You'd be like, what? I didn't want to know that. 3 chapters ahead. But now we're 3 episodes ahead, and we already know that Boo's going to sleep. So any episodes and any interactions or anything that happens with him in these next 3 episodes is useless. It's pointless because it amounts to nothing.
Yep.
And Super
And-
has like a unique thing of not having a manga. There's no
It's
inlaid
completely-
spoiler.
This is the source material.
Yeah.
Hence the One Piece thing.
Like any it's interesting, like, when I watch anime podcasts, like, they're talking about Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia, and it's like they're getting, like, people that only watch the anime, and then just, like, their theories and whatnot, and it's just like, oh, there's the sources out there if they really wanted to know. But, like, with Dragon Ball, it's nothing.
There's nothing out there except for these stupid people doing these stupid things. And that's just, that killed me the most, where it's just like,
And it's even...
How did you find
somebody
out
just
about
did
it,
not want to know this, and they're just subscribed to their favorite Dragon Ball YouTuber, and all of a sudden they just see Frieza, 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 Frieza.
Oh,
Good song.
nice
It
one.
is.
And that just, it's just, come on, why would you do this? Why would you type up those?
Even if you, Ralph, like, even if you didn't see the title in, like, spoilers, when you watch the fucking episode, it's spoiled in the first, after the fucking title song.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like, you it's either you read it or it's fucking read to you. And are you just gonna go like blah 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 with your like fingers in your ears as the title card comes up? Why should you have to do
Or
that?
the preview of the next episode.
Yeah.
Will also have it.
Exactly.
And one more small thing. People are going, they're really excited to see 17 and 18 team up and do team moves. 17 is hundreds of times stronger than 18.
And they haven't apparently like really had close connection to each other in literal decades.
Well, no, it's been like what, 15 years since
It was 7 years between Cell and Boo,
Yeah.
and what was it, 3 or 4 years? So it's been like 15-ish at
That's
least.
what I just said. Yeah.
So, decade and a half. Leaning
Still-
towards that S of a
Yeah.
decade.
Still not there though.
But still,
And,
point
and
still stands.
both of them, because this is your brother, your sister, and you haven't seen your niece and your nephews and stuff. They talked on the phone once. Why should we care about these people
At all.
Because Dragon Ball. That's the
Because
only
he's
reason.
just stronger.
Because Dragon Ball.
Because he's been arm wrestling giraffes, he's stronger. Okay, that makes sense.
Their head, though, like, he's arm wrestling their head.
the neck part.
Yeah.
85 muscles
Now-
in this neck.
Now just imagining 17, like, shoving a giraffe's face into the crowd. It's like...
Infinite stamina.
Energy don't run out. Oh god, that's probably how he flirted with his wife. Got infinite stamina, baby. My energy never runs out. Oh boy. So if there's not anything else to talk about on Super.
No, I think that's
Okay.
it for Super.
So
It's just not even. It's starting to be not fun to just rag on. This is like the slow kid on the playground. It's just like, leave him alone. Like that stinking kid, just like, yeah, he's got some problems at home. We all see this. He comes to school in the same shirt every day. That ain't no. Come on, guys.
man, he changed his shirt once, but then people were complaining about that, so they went back to his old shirt. I'm talking about Goku and Vegeta's wardrobe change. So,
Like that
Cause
Vegito
fan
man.
service.
so, this is not going to happen next week, but this basically is in response to the whole YouTube ad revenue thing. Granted, we are not really making ad revenue just due to, viewership, which is fine. But slowly but surely, I am planning to move the podcast to Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch is, it's been this way for a while, but they have expanded their categories to talk shows and what have you. So
A lot of the YouTubers are moving to Twitch now.
yes, the plan eventually is to move to Twitch. We still need to figure out the whole theme song thing, and that's on me, just because I keep forgetting to fucking
Talk to me.
yes talk about it off cast.
Okay, tonight we're doing it. Boom.
I
done.
can't.
Yeah.
Tonight we're not doing it.
Need
That's an even better idea. I agree. I
the
agree with
past-
me.
For the past 3 days, I have had a collective 12 hours of sleep.
Hey, you know what's weird about me? For some reason, my body is just like 8:30 is a little bit too late. How's 7:30 working for you? That's worse. Okay, 7 then. So, past couple days, 7 o'clock, right and early. I don't know what, dude. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be waking up an hour and a half before I go to sleep.
You might
It's gonna
see
be
a
like Flash.
doctor.
You're gonna have one behind you, one in the bed, just standing above.
You might need a doctor, friend.
This could be me. He looks so happy.
You're turning into Tom Cruise. This might be a bad deal.
Oh boy. So yes, hopefully I've made a channel for us. I'm just basically at this point working on visual assets as far as icons, banners, what have you, and then hopefully talk about a theme song, and then basically the move to Twitch will be this grand unveiling of theme song and do all this stuff.
It won't be.
Probably
Don't kid
not.
yourself.
But, you know, I can say it and be disappointed.
Wonderful.
And I'm going to make
In
that
yourself.
decision. Yes. So,
What movies are coming out soon? We got Guardians. and-
No idea.
it was, Whoa,
Holy.
Oh boy.
which I think,
That marketing budget must be 2 pennies. Cause I've only seen Gail Gadot talking about it.
I that is something I want to talk about next week, because that
'Cause
is,
I think
is an
the
actual bit.
hype, everything that was released when everyone was like, yeah, no, even like people behind this movie have no faith in it. I just think they're not investing in the advertising because they don't want to put another dime into it.
though I think there's other reasons, but I want to save that for a discussion
Okay.
for next week.
I still need to watch Beauty and the Beast.
I need to watch that too. Let's see, movies, and I'm just going to do a quick
Refuse to
cursory
see it without a woman, though. Refuse.
Really?
You're fine.
Refuse.
You're fine.
That's a complex you should work on, my friend.
Why?
Just who cares? Go see it.
I have no problem seeing any movie by myself, but for some reason this seems like a chick flick.
went in there
I
with
would
my
go see a
balls
chick-
showing, going, My Little Pony, please.
I would go see a chick flick by myself.
Pirates is the 26th.
Oh.
Oh yes, Pirates. Alien Covenant is out in 9 days.
What was the 2nd of June?
Yep.
So we can celebrate our move by seeing that.
The Mummy, Cars 3, Transformers.
Don't give a shit.
That's really it for June, and Spider-Man: Homecoming is in July.
Transformers: The Last Night.
Which, yeah.
Amityville, that might be.
No.
Alrighty. Just shut up, DA.
Okay.
This stuff like it's gonna be a weak summer. The Emoji Movie is gonna be trash nugget balls.
You don't know that.
All right. And with that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week.
Yep. Later.
Bye-bye.